JET is Jewish Education Through Torah. It's an adult education network in Ottawa that is designed through Jewish education to bring members of the Ottawa Jewish community closer to Jewish community and Jewish practice.
JET's mission is outreach and engagement and making Jewish life realistic.
We believe that Jewish education does not end when you finished, when you're bar mitzvah or when you finish school, but it's a lifelong endeavor, and therefore we want to provide programs that are for adults as well.
There are a few different components that fall under the umbrella of JET. There's the Glebe Shul for young adults and students. There's the JWRP, the Jewish Women's Renaissance Project for women with children under the age of 18. And there's sort of classic JET, which is the broader menu of adult education classes.
We want to encourage people to send their children to day school. We want to encourage people to go out to more programs. We're happy when they go to other classes and other events. We try to provide as much as possible for everyone.
When JET first began, it was Rabbi Shap's not really working full-time even. It was part-time.
We felt there were no programs that were focused specifically for adults.
If you look at their calendar of events, they used to have a couple a year, and now they're doing dinners and trips, and they keep broadening and they keep growing.
JET has certainly been a doorway towards opening up many opportunities for my family to get involved in the community.
So for sure they're touching more Jewish lives.
Within the Glebe Shul alone, which is the young adults division, we've had about 430 unique visitors in the past 12 months.
The Glebe Shul and the Young Professional Program of JET is the place where young people, 20s and 30s, can really connect with each other.
So Glebe Shul is a community based primarily out of our house, the house with me and Stacy, and its core is the Shabbat dinners is really the highlight of the Glebe Shul experience.
5.5 years ago, I went to a JET Shabbat dinner, and I ended up meeting a man who was very kind and happens to now be my husband. And we got married 2 years ago and had a baby in October, so that was thanks to JET.
You might think it's an intimidating thing to just go into a new group where everyone knows each other and you don't, but it's really not like that at all. It's a warm, welcoming environment.
It's allowed us to really connect with other young professionals here in Ottawa, and oddly enough, even reconnect with some people who moved here from Montreal. And that's really just helped grow our roots locally here within the Jewish community.
We're bursting right now.
People who are there want to be there, they're happy to be there.
Growing a community organically and within, and bringing people who might be on the outskirts. And I think they've been successful in their outreach in bringing new people in who may not otherwise have been connected.
You never know who's out there. That's why JET helps, because it brings everybody together and you never know who you'll meet.
I think that JET has been a catalyst for constructive change in the community.
We're not the end, we're the beginning and the middle.
When an opportunity comes along to initiate a project that will connect the Jews of Ottawa to the broader community in a different way, in a new innovative way, they take that, still with Jewish education at its core, but it can take different forms.
The Jewish Women's Renaissance Project, it inspires and empowers women. It brings a bunch of Jewish women to Israel of all backgrounds.
I've been to Israel many times, but I hadn't been to Israel kind of as a free spirit in many, many years.
The trip itself is just the beginning.
I would say one of the first classes I went to with Lauren, she started talking about things that I thought were secular, and they all had origins in the Jewish tradition, in the Jewish Tanakh, and I was sort of reawakened.
We learn in a fun way, a relaxed atmosphere. We could feel comfortable asking any question we want without feeling judged.
They give you options in terms of how you want to live your life in a Jewish way.
I know I'm going to walk away with something, whether it's small, whether it's big. We always walk away with a wow.
JET is always understanding. There's never any judgment.
So if JET or the Jewish Women's Renaissance Projects can inspire a mother of kids at a young age, you know, who knows what's going to happen to those young kids later on.
Jewish education will definitely be at the forefront of our life, and we'd like to make it a pillar of our foundation of our family life.
Honestly, when I think about JET, I think about the people.
You can have the best program in the whole world, but without having a personal relationship with the participants, it's just not going to go very far.
I think about Lauren, I think about Zisha, I think about Rachel, I think about Rabbi Goldbaum, I think about everything that they provide for me in terms of being able to enrich my spiritual life.
By connecting people in the community of all ages and demographics, is family by family in Ottawa been making a tremendous impact on this city over the course of now over 20 years.
It's an extension of our own family, not having family here.
We just feel so connected here in a city where we can really very, very easily lose our Jewish identity.
Jet is essential to ensuring Jewish continuity in Ottawa.
We are establishing community leadership
and providing the next generation with a sense of belonging.
Jet has been a doorway for us
to become active members of our Jewish community.
And for establishing meaningful relationships.
Invest in community building.
Jewish leadership.
And the future of the Ottawa Jewish community.
And the future of the Ottawa Jewish community.
And the future of the Ottawa Jewish community.